Simon that obviously had a whole entire life before me.
You had a whole life before you met him, too?
Yeah, but I told him about mine. I told Simon everything that ever happened to me. If he saw a book like this of mine, he'd be able to figure out who was who, and it would feel familiar.
He's a guy, Katie. Guys don't hold on to stuff the way the girls do. They don't. They don't hold on to ticket stubs and bunches of flowers. They just move on. Did I say something wrong?
No.
Katie, look, this phone tap system's gonna work. We'll find out what Mordecai's playing. We will find Simon and we'll get out of here.
What does it matter anyway?
You can't think like
if you
that.
and I die in this place, miles away from anyone who loves us, some stranger buys the cottage and sells all of my wedding presents at a yard sale and tosses out every picture that ever existed of me and Simon. If our lives together are completely erased, what does it matter? He's moved on. I'm sure he's forgotten I even existed.
Now you're just talking crazy.
That's what she said. That's what guys do.
I said that guys don't hold on to souvenirs. I didn't say that guys don't hold on to things that are important to them. Simon is never going to forget about you.
How do you know that? He forgot about his entire childhood, and that was a lot longer than our marriage.
You know what? I don't care if your marriage lasts 45 seconds. No man in the world would ever forget about a woman as beautiful as you.
Now that the serial killer case is closed, they asked me to stay on at Memorial. Purely as a doctor, not an investigator.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
But how can I help?
The DNA test that I ran for you, if it should get out that I did that without Marshall's knowledge, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. And I certainly won't be able to accept the job.
Then you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Only you and I know that you ran those tests for me. And I certainly won't be discussing Marshall being Sarah's father ever again.
You okay?
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's my fault. It is. If I hadn't pushed, if I had just let it alone, if I didn't have to find out about Marshall, and Sarah would still be in the dark. And he wouldn't have a place in her life. And I would be completely shut out of it.
No, Barney, I know you may not be able to see this right now because it hurts too much, but you did the right thing. I mean, you put Sarah's only living parent in her life. I mean, you were a pivotal function. You have to let her go.
But how do I do that? I love that little girl. Hey, Lily. Hi. A check for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. You're going to be here, right? I mean, you could get like a truckload of bachelors with this amount of money.
I'm not so desperate that I have to buy my dates.
No, of course not. But Nancy Hughes RSVP'd, so don't you want to stick around to see who she bids on? You okay?
No.
Wait. Back up. I don't understand why you think things have changed between you and Chris.
Because he was asked to be a stupid bachelor at a stupid charity auction. He stupidly said yes.
Well, aren't you forgetting something? You know, the part where you told him that it bothers you?
But Aaron, he'll think I'm a baby if I say that I'm not cool about it. So I was cool, and I said that I didn't care.
Well, Allison, then you can't blame him for doing it.
Yes, I can. Aaron, all the women over there, they're going to be older than me, right? I mean, think about it. And one of them will get him, and then they'll go out, and they'll have something in common that he doesn't have with someone my age.
So what?
She'll have experiences, Aaron, experiences that I haven't really had yet.
This is a charity auction, Allison. It's not... They're not auctioning off people for sex slaves.
Yeah, but... Come on, things can happen.
things can happen. You think Lucy would let me do this if she knew there was more than dinner involved? Come on.
Duh. She can just bid on you herself. She's nothing to worry about. And if someone bids against her, then she can just keep bidding higher until she gets you.
Allison, you know what they say. If you can't beat him, join him. Go to the auction and bid on him yourself.
Congratulations, Jack. Fingerprinting done in record time.
Please, Craig. I'm here to see my clients, Dusty Donovan, Craig Montgomery.
Marshall.
Jets?
How are you? We're being set up here.
I read the facts. Anonymous tip, bag of cash. I'll have you out of here fast.
Well, now take your time, Marshall. We don't want to make any mistakes.
I don't make mistakes. Now tell me everything from the beginning.
I was at the bar.
Mother, may I?
Right ahead. I was at...
Hello?
You can't have forgotten.
No, of course not.
Well, then why aren't you here? The lady from the adoption agency is about to leave any minute. We could lose our best chance.
Rosanna, there's a problem.
Well, you know what? I don't want to hear it. Could you please meet me at the Lakeview dining room in 10 minutes?
Well, I'll have to check with my parole officer first.
What?
Dusty and I have been arrested.
Arrested?
Yeah, Dusty was holding a cache of football betting slips for some guy. Somebody tipped him off, and last thing I knew, I was being hauled down to the police station.
I can't believe this. This is a nightmare. What am I supposed to say to Ms. Bryce? We're never going to get approved for adoption now.
I know. It's just terrible.
I have to go. Meet me at the police station.
Everything all right?
Actually, no. Cabot Motors is in the middle of a acquisition, and the lawyers have just informed me that my presence is absolutely essential, or the whole thing is going to go to hell in a handbasket. So, I'm so sorry. This was totally unforeseen. I'm going to have to call you to reschedule.
Maybe that would be best.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming all this way, and I will be in touch, all right? All right, thank you.
Mike, I know you're just trying to make me feel better.
I'm just being honest. You are an incredible person, Katie. There is no one like you. And Simon is never going to lose sight of that.
You're very sweet to say.
Oh, damn. I'm not trying to be sweet. I'm trying to tell you that no man who loves you would ever forget about you. You know what? Back in Oakdale, Margot's probably taking a break from her work. She's looking up. She's thinking about you. Okay? And Craig's probably taking a break from being obnoxious and wondering if you're all right.
Yeah, well, they can't forget about me. I'm their sister. But Simon...
Hasn't stopped thinking about you for a second. We'll find him. And you'll have plenty of time to take some new pictures to fill up that album.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. If you weren't here...
You'd be getting out of here all by yourself. Look, Mordecai's got the upper hand, but that's going to change.
How? He's got us. He's keeping us alive for a reason. What is that reason? So he can trap Simon into coming here. That's why he took my necklace. I just wish we knew if he'd used it yet.
Maybe your wish is about to be granted.
You'll stay away from Dusty if I go to an auction? Jen, why do you want me to go to this auction?
Because you never go out at night anymore like a normal person. You've become a hermit. And I am worried about you.
Why? I'm fine.
No, you are not. All you do is stress about me and Will.
Well, with good reason. Will is living with that monster Barbara, and you, for whatever reason, are hell-bent on hanging out with all the wrong people.
Oh, gosh, please. I'm not even thinking about Dusty or Rose, and the only reason I do sometimes is because they hurt you so badly you haven't even recovered.
Jennifer, you do not need to worry about my recovery.
Okay, I can't help it. I love you. You know, and I want to see you happy and involved in the world again. All you do is face off with Mom and fester about Dusty. You have to stop obsessing.
I have.
Prove it. Meet me at the auction tonight. Get up on that block. Be silly. Have fun. Remember having fun? Show me that you're moving on.
And if I go to this auction, you'll stay away from Dusty?
Dusty who?
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Oh, that's great, Paul. You are going to have a wonderful time tonight.
Just spoke with Tom Hughes. We should be able to get a plea deal.
What's that mean?
Means no jail time, but hell when it comes time to get a liquor license.
How am I going to run a bar without booze?
Think of something.
I bet you will, Craig. Hey, what kind of odds would I get with that?
This is not the small problem you may think it is. You may lose your club before it even opens.
Yeah, that's what Paul and his sister Jennifer are hoping for.
Come again?
Paul and Jennifer, they set this whole thing up.
You have proof?
Yeah, I do. I'll fill you in on the way back to the club.
No. Phil Marshall and I told Rosanna I'd meet her here.
All right.
Something amusing?
I've never seen someone get in so much trouble in so many different ways. It's incredible.
Well, I'm happy for you, Jack. But maybe I'll make my call somewhere.
No, stay put. I gotta get your paperwork anyway.
Hi, Bub.
Craig?